What's going on, YouTubers? This is Dre. Happy 2019. All right, got that out of the way. So, guys, this is what's one of the projects for 2019. Please excuse me, I'm under a little bit of the weather right now, but videos need to get made. So, what we're looking at here is a two-wheel drive slash LCG. It's what I had working on another project, and I'm gonna figure something else about that. But I'm gonna make or try to make my version of the J Concepts Street Eliminator. So what we've got so far, I did do something that I thought was kind of weird, and I'll show you later on in this video. I'll take this part off, but the anti-sway bar in the front, it actually kind of works, but not with these big gigantic tires. I mean, you guys can see it kind of slows it down a little bit. Doesn't really, it's locked down pretty tight. Doesn't really want to sway at all, even just with the front. So that's going to be interesting. See, we got the 2075 servo in there. That's what's going to stay. We've got gearing. That's going to change, so we're not even going to worry about that. And I think I've got the Cool RC motor in there. Yep. Get the light in there. You guys probably can't see that, but that is a 3800 kV. And then of course got the 60 amp ESC here, and configuration's a little different because with the Cool RC had to do a little different, but that's what we're going to start with. We might go up to Castle or something. May keep this ProLine ProTrack rear. I don't know. May go with something else. May go with something else up here. But what we got today is the Traxxas. Got to change these back over to get that look. So we've got those, the rear A-arms, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the RPM front arms. So make sure we get that all intact because, well, I think there's, I don't know if these are RPM or Traxxas. Yep, there are RPM knuckles in there. These are RPM regulars, but I'm just, no, these are, I don't know what these are. Oh, these are the offset ones. So we're going to make sure we have the fronts, because I'm not sure if the offsets will classify in the Street Eliminator thing. So that's where that comes from. So I'm going to change those out and let you guys look at it, see what it looks like. All right, guys. We're back, and so far this is where we are with ProJect Street Eliminator. Like I said before, we're going to take this front part off, which is the actual brace from a slash, and all I did was cut it down just a little bit to where it's almost even with this top piece right here. So we're just going to set that there for now, and you can see the sway bar, which actually comes from J Concepts. It's their design for it, their parts for it. There'll be a link at the bottom of the video where to go to check this out. Now, one other thing that I did do for ProJect Street Eliminator, I did not use the stock front camber links. What you see there are the Redcat Volcano camber links. And they actually fit much better. And if you guys can see this, that gives a little bit more clearance right in there. Of course, there's no shock, so it's not going to bounce, but it gives a little bit more clearance in there. And as you guys can see, that sway bar really kind of makes it a little hard to go up and down. So yes, the sway bar does work. We're just going to see how well it does work, but it does. So we're going to check that out. That was a little different there, so we're going to have to work on that. There will be some more upgrades. Of course, I've got the fiberglass tie bar here. I think we're going to go with the RPM bulkhead, the RPM front shock tower. Also, I did a little different thing in the front as far as the steering links. Kind of did it the old racing style, which is a lot better. Takes out a lot of slop in that. The 2075 servo is really in there doing its job, so that makes that a little better. From the middle part, you can see that I've got a waterproof or splash proof receiver box right in the middle. I did that because with the Cool RC ESC, has to be mounted on this side, so the wires will go where they need to go, back to the motor here. Also, see if I can get a good picture in there. Once again, there is the Redcat Volcano Camber links in the back doing their job. So it'll be a full set of those. There's the angle of the rear axle, almost exactly arm straight, almost. Just a little incline there. We're gonna, like I said, we're still testing and working on that. So we're gonna see how that all works out. As far as the gearing, I've got the stock Street Eliminator gearing, which is 31 pinion and an 86 spur. So that's what it's gonna have in it, along with the Ghoul RC, I think 39 or 3800 kV brushless motor back here. So that's where we are with this. That's what we're going to be working with. New things are coming in weekly, so guys, stay tuned for what's going to happen next to Project Eliminator. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to put them in the comment box down below, and let's talk RC. Alright, got one more thing for you guys before this video is over, and I think you're really going to appreciate it, so hang on 1 second. Alright guys, for those of you who have never seen what you're looking at right now before, this is my own creation somewhat, with a little help from a bunch of people on the internet and all over the globe. This is Project ME3.0. Reason why it's ME3.0, because the engine, just like any other RC, should be in the back, but if I can spin this thing around without causing too much damage, as you guys can see, the motor's not in the back. Motor is mid-motor, so mid-engine, mid-motor, ME, that's where that comes from. And since I'm working on the Street Eliminator, I said, why not? Let's go with the ME3, see what's going on with here. So as you guys can see, I'm working on a new thing up front here. Testing out some new shocks on this. We're going to see how that works out. There's my weight right there, which is nothing more than slot car weights, and I think there's about 8 ounces of it right there. I think 2 of those are 2 ounces. I mean, one of those are 2 ounces each, so that's what that's going on there. Custom made 2.2 stretched over 2.8 wheels, which are Traxxas wheels. We got those there. Also in the back, 2.2 stretched over 2.8s. I think these are the J Concept Roll-Up tires, however you say that. The gearing, I'm not really sure what the gearing is. Let me see here. Let me look at my notes. Gearing on this is 2336, so it's definitely a speed runner, speed gearing vehicle. Okay, we're missing some things like a receiver, but like I said, things are coming in weekly. Big shout out to Custom Fast RC that actually made this for me years ago. Still got it, so that's why the CFRC, Custom Fast RC, is back there. And what that does is help keeps everything balanced and straight the way it should be, as if the motor was in the rear. So I want to give him a big shout out for that. Got the red Losi 2.5 shocks on the rear. I'm thinking 60 weight oil back there. Not really sure, but let you guys know later on. As far as the ESC, of course, you know me, I'm a Ghoul RC guy. That's what this is, but it's not a 60 amp. It's the 120 amp because I'm using a 5700 Castle motor on this thing. So I wanted something with a little bit more amps to try to get the most I could out of that motor there. So like I said, any comments or questions, please post them down below. And this is Project ME3. It will be coming out once again for testing and hopefully new best miles per hour. So far we got it up to 60 on 2S. We're going to see if we can get a little faster on 2S before we go to 3S on that. So guys, keep making it do what it do, and I'll catch you on the next video.